Good evening, hello and welcome to Angel Hour. I'm Jacqueline Mary Piper and I'm a healer, a teacher, I'm a medium and I specialise in teaching workshops on the ascension energies. So that includes healing, crystals, angels, the unicorns, the ascended masters and the goddess energy. And tonight I've been inspired for this Monday evening to do a meditation bringing in Saint Germain of the Violet Flame. Those of you who are already familiar with Saint Germain of the Violet Flame will know that he is one of the Ascended Masters who is especially stepping forward to help people on Earth at this time to transmute lower energies, to thin the veils of illusion. And what I mean by that is the energies which stop our personality self being wholly enlightened and aware of and able to use our spiritual gifts and our spiritual light and energy. So working with this very powerful violet flame transmutes and dissolves those energies, helps you to move forward and dissolve obstacles on your path. So you might already be beginning to think about things where you would like the violet flame to come in when we do the meditation. Crystal wise, I'm going with a nice piece of amethyst. And of course, this is the solidified form of the violet flame energy. So just by holding this, I'm actually bringing this vibration, this frequency, the amethyst flame, into my aura. And to ground me, I'm going with a piece of numite. Numite is very helpful for magical ritual ceremony, which of course is connected to Saint Germain, because a lot of people will already know that he is the Kohan or the master of Ray 7. The different rays that come in from the spirit world move through us and across the earth. And Ray 7 is about ceremony, it's about ritual, it's about divine order and divine magic. So he is the master of those energies. And he's also known by the name Master Rakowski. He was often written about and spoken about by famous mediums such as Alice Bailey, Madame Blavatsky, Edgar Cayce, who said while in trance that in answer to the question, was Saint Germain available? Yes, when required. And I found that to be very true. I found by setting my intention and just relaxing into a meditation and asking to connect to those energies with Saint Germain, then they flow into my aura and they come right through my body. The more I relax, the more I can absorb. Other higher beings that work on the violet purple flame are Archangel Zadkiel, the violet purple angel, of course the dragons of the violet flame energy, lots of different higher beings. Unicorns, of course, work on that frequency, and it's a choice. Some higher beings will choose to specialize on the love rays, like Kuan Yin does and Lady Nada. Others will choose different rays, wisdom, etc. But everything connects together as it reaches source. So it is said in other lives that Saint Germain was one of the high priests in Atlantis. And I believe that's true, because when I've thought about that and explored that in my mind, I've actually seen visions of white temples and a beautiful fire, which actually brings in the violet flame. And I believe, from what I've seen clairvoyantly, that there were many different temples in Atlantis. Some were devoted to purification on the white ascension flame, which is what Archangel Gabriel and Seraphis Bay work on. Others were devoted to the love energy, and others to the violet flame. He is also said to have other lives as Saint Francis, Saint Francis. I'll say it right in a minute. Saint Francis Bacon, and Merlin, and Christopher Columbus, amongst many others. And I can feel his energy is very present. If you want to share this video in any spiritual groups or on your timeline, tomorrow I'll go through the list of people that have shared and choose one person to receive a free reading or a healing session with me personally. And that will be announced tomorrow, the winner. Right, so I'll move on and do the meditation and channel that energy and bring it in so everybody can connect to it. And after that, I will do some Ascended Master readings and other clairvoyant readings. The reason I want to do the Ascended Master readings is so other Ascended Masters have a chance to step through and connect with people that they are asking or volunteering their energy and light to help. So if you have your crystals ready, if you're using them, then get yourself comfortable. Right, so just begin by closing your eyes, letting your body relax. The physical side, just get it really comfortable. Have your crystals on you, or hold them, or have them around you or next to you. And ask your guardian angel, your guides, your unicorns or dragons or any higher beings that you personally work with. You can ask Archangel Michael to come in and hold his light around you. You can ask for Archangel Zadkiel on the violet flame to come in and hold the energy of transmutation around you. And also ask that Saint Germain of the violet flame and the many other masters that I'm seeing right now that will work with him, nameless. However, although we don't know their names, I'm actually looking at a whole host of ascended masters that Saint Germain is bringing in. So these are stepping down their vibration from the spirit world to connect to you. And with your eyes closed, imagine that you are breathing in the violet flame energy. It can be very soft and very gentle, yet still amazingly powerful. Imagine you're breathing that energy in. There are no limits to how much you can absorb. It is endless, so just relax and allow that energy to come in through you. Feel it pouring into your aura. You might be aware of angelic hands around your aura, perhaps on your shoulders, perhaps on your waist, but certainly helping you and certainly channeling the spiritual energy, the violet flame, into your chakras. And more energy is pouring down. You may see amethyst, you might see lilacs or mauves, purples and violets, all of those shades on this ray, and set your intention to receive as much healing and as much transformation as you can. Right, and now just imagine that there are roots coming out from your feet, going down through the floor of the room or the space that you are in. And as they move down, they're beginning to go down through the crust of earth. And as they go, they spread out and strengthen. And your energy is absorbing the grounding, earthy energies from the earth. Those beautiful, nurturing energies that feed your physical body and help calm and soothe your emotions and relax your mind. As your roots move down through the many layers of the earth, they are now traveling through amethyst crystal deep within the earth. And feel how the roots from your feet are being cleansed and how you are absorbing a fresh, clear, purple cleansing energy as your roots continue down into the center, heart of the earth. And deep in the heart of the earth, imagine now that you are seeing a tree. And this tree is unusual. It is bathed in an amethyst purple light, and it also looks like a fire or a flame. Although it cannot burn you, this is a spiritual light. And be aware now of the roots from your feet blending with the roots of this tree. And as your roots blend with the tree and the earth, the essence of that violet purple flame is being drawn up like water being absorbed up through your roots. It's flowing back like a very thirsty root. Just imagine how quickly you're absorbing the nourishment, the light, this purple energy. And it's washing over your feet, over the bridge of your feet, through your heels, into your ankles, up your lower legs, cleansing as it goes, and it travels into your knees, releasing any old stubborn energies everywhere that it flows. It's like a river, an unstoppable river of healing light and energy. Every muscle in your body relaxes as this beautiful river of purple violet energy flows up your thighs. Every cell of your body is receiving a boost of light. And it flows now into the lower half of your body. If you're aware of chakras, you might feel them opening. If not, it's not important. All you need to do is imagine how you're absorbing it, and you might feel yourself opening as if you're spreading out, deeply relaxed, and it's moving right into the core of your stomach area, bathing the core, the center of you. Oh, and it's as if angelic hands are reaching into the middle of your tummy, all through the lower half of your abdomen, and dissolving, releasing, pulling out, taking away anything that's stagnant and inappropriate for you now. Old stuff is going as the light flows up between your ribs into your solar plexus chakra. Feel this area expanding as if it's a balloon being filled with purple light, sparkling, iridescent light. And it's releasing and transforming, clearing this area of your body. And that means your physical side, your pancreas, your gallbladder, your liver, your spleen, all of these organs in your body and your spine are being bathed in light. And you can ask for this energy to restore your divine blueprint. That is your top edition of perfect physical health for you in this lifetime. So you can ask that now, and you will receive the help. And this river of purple violet light moves up into your heart and right through the walls of your chest and your lungs. And if you could see it in front of your face, it would be like a soft purple cloud, feeling heavenly, reaching so deep and yet so light. And there really is the touch of angels with this. As they softly caress you, there are angels with soft white and purple and violet wings. Feel them brushing down the outside of your aura too. As the energy moves into your throat, and just feel your throat relax and expand, and perhaps the back of your neck lets go of any tension. Enjoying the experience as this beautiful light flows like a constant stream of healing towards you, endless, pooling this light inside of your body and in every layer of your energy field. You are accumulating and storing this light, some of which will be used later, perhaps even days later. So you're taking it on, restoring yourself. And now be aware of many angels in a circle coming around you, and each of these angels is holding a piece of amethyst in their palms. And the amethyst crystal is glowing and shining with light, pulsating, and it's reattuning your throat and helping you to release really old, stuck energies. Ask them now to release any old karma stored in your body, in your mind, anywhere. Your DNA, your family karma, any karma. The light from their amethyst crystals glows brighter and expands, and it creates a circle of light of this violet amethyst ray energy around you, which they are placing in your aura, around your mid of your head area, between your third eye and your throat now. And it's actually sending this ray of light from that level downwards, so bathing the whole of your lower body, and upwards, so it's also bathing your third eye. If you wish, you can ask them to anchor this energy in your aura, and they will stabilize it and connect it where it is appropriate and can be used by you. And I know that many of you are asking for that to be done now, and the angels are very carefully threading it through your aura, through the rays of light that make up you. They are threading in this beautiful divine light. And this will help you to transform your life and transform everything that you wish to shift. And now they're stepping back, and that ring of amethyst light around you lights up, so it's like a ring of purple violet flame. And as that happens, it expands, and it's shifting the energy of your crown chakra, so that opens, and the amethyst violet flame is connecting to the rays of light in your crown chakra, enabling it to clear and expand and reactivate any areas which haven't been used before or you had stopped using, are now being cleared and reactivated. And now I see Saint Germain of the violet flame standing with a beautiful piece of diamond cut. It's like a diamond shape, but it's violet colour stone. It's made of pure light, and if you wish it, allow him to place this in the center of your crown chakra. This is what the angels were preparing you for. And I've said yes, and I feel that shift as that wonderful energy is being placed in the center of my head. I can actually feel an upgrade here. I can actually feel that light coming into me and staying there. It's lifted my whole frequency, and he is now placing a pyramid of violet purple light around you. So he is doing that to securely protect all of the energies that have been given to you, and also to protect you and transmute lower energies that come near you in your day-to-day life and at night time. So he is actually anchoring this in, if you will allow it. The point above reaches up to source, and the points below your feet reach down into the earth. Some of you may find that the downward points actually reach to some star systems, because I'm just hearing the Pleiades in my ear, and the one on my right is linking to the Pleiades. This is the spirit world reconnecting you up to where you need to anchor, and also to the light and assistance that's so readily available from the spirit world. And now see or sense or feel a spiral of golden light coiling down from above your head, and it comes right down, touches your crown, moves down through the center of your head, and down through your throat. And it's a beautiful broad spiraling circles, like a coil of golden light, and it moves down through your heart and down through the middle of your body, down through your lower body, down through your legs, and down now into the earth, and all the way down back into the center of the earth, where that tree of violet light was. And it's connecting to that now, and the tree lights up, it becomes pure gold. So I know that the energies that came through from spirit down through you have helped you and also gone into the earth, which is why spirit showed me that. Right, good. So they're now putting a sphere of white light around everybody. Pure white light. It's like a diamond white light. And this is enclosing the whole of your aura and just finishing off, sealing, cleansing, purifying, and putting that lovely shell around you of pure cosmic white light. Good. Okay, so in your own time, when you're ready, you can gently and slowly at your own pace begin to come back out of the meditation now. Okay, so I shall have a look now and see who's joined me tonight. Hello Hazel Barry, hello Emma Hodge, lovely to see you there from Ireland. Emma says good evening to everybody here. Right, Emma, I'm going to pick an Ascended Master card for you. And the deck that I'm using for this is these Ascended Masters Oracle cards, Doreen Virtue. Right, so let's see which Ascended Master wants to come forward for Emma. I'm going to drop them then. Right, that was about 4 cards, so I can't say one popped out of the deck. Right, let's see. Okay, so I'm asking Saint Germain to lead me to the right card now. As we're working with him, I'm asking him to lead me to the one for Emma Hodge. I feel drawn to one here. And this clearly is Lord Buddha. This Emma is the Lord Buddha energy. Lord Buddha, of course, was an Ascended Master, said to have renounced all worldly goods. Not suggesting you do that. I'm just saying, as I wait for his energy to link with me, that it's said that he was waited 2 years in meditation to reach enlightenment. And you know, I tried 18 months of meditating. I literally did. I did 8 hours minimum a day. I know this sounds unusual, but this was in my 30s. I did that for 8 hours for 18 months. Unfortunately for me, I didn't reach enlightenment, so I believe that he would have been a very advanced master before he incarnated as Lord Buddha. And I do feel his presence with me here now, laughing at that. There's always a great deal of warmth when you invoke the Ascended Master, Lord Buddha. He's always very warm, as if he's smiling, and the warmth encompasses you. And I feel, Emma, right, okay. Well, I tell you what I'm seeing. I was going to say first, I feel his energy is good for you to draw in and bring around you. It's very warm, it's very grounding, it's loving, it's a beautiful big energy, and it's full of love and comfort. What I saw clairvoyantly was an Indian guide, a small guy in a white turban with a long piece of white material coming down the back and a white little loincloth, barefoot. Yeah, just as a young man. So I know that he's Indian, and he's stepping in on your guide team to work with you, and he's showing me butterflies. So I don't know whether you've had your attention drawn to them at the moment, but he's showing me one. And he's telling me to say to you, don't doubt yourself. This is with your spiritual work. And he's also telling me things will change. And as he said that, I know that he means for the better with your spiritual work. And I know that there are some good shifts ahead for you. And I feel that's this summer. And he's giving me a name that sounds to me like Azram. I have no idea if that is any form of Indian name or anything. I'm just repeating what I'm saying. You could maybe Google that and find out where it comes from, if it even exists on the internet. Must do, I'm sure, Azram. Right, come on then. What else do you want to say? He's telling me that there's been a little bit of loneliness in the spiritual sense, maybe not enough sharing of the kind of things you want to talk about and the kind of things you want to do with others. You could be feeling a bit isolated with it. And what he's showing me now symbolically is he's trying to encourage you through a doorway, and I feel it's on the earth. My impression is he's encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone and communicate with more people on the spiritual path, whether that's online or anybody that you can meet in your area in any way. Because what he's now showing me is another woman that you will be connecting with in life. This is in life. So there's somebody new coming into your vicinity that you can share with spiritually, but you've got to step out and look, join groups online and things. If you want to meet this person, that will happen if you make that effort from your end, he's saying. Right, so the vibration there's changing, and I want to talk about crystals with you, and a green crystal. Now I'm asking in my mind, what sort of green crystal this seraphinite. Don't know if you have any, but that's another good one for you. Okay, so there's your Ascended Master and a crystal and a guide, so, and a little bit of a prediction. So I hope that helps and is interesting. Thank you for joining us, Emma. And I'm going to move on and see who else I can connect with. Hello, Karen James. Hello, Brenda Linley. Lovely to have you join us. And Linda Forthrop. Hello, Linda. Lovely to see you there. Hello, Maria Carlson. Hello, Tina Gorda. Hello, Lynn Wilkinson. Hello, Penny Nevitt. Right, so Lynn Wilkinson is jumping out to me. So I'm going to pick an Ascended Mastercard for you, Lynn Wilkinson. Let's see now where I'm drawn. Right, so I know as I do this, I've already got Lord Katumi came in behind me. I feel he's helping me, and he's helping me choose a card for you. So this is for Lynn Wilkinson. Right, so let's see now. Okay, well, that's lovely. Mother Mary, the Ascended Lady Master, or the Universal Angel, we could call her, who overlit Mother Mary, the human, when she was on Earth. This divine feminine energy, the card is Nurture Yourself. Right, so do call this energy in, and actually I'm feeling exactly what it says on the card. I'm feeling you nurturing a lot of other people, and actually not absorbing enough for yourself. I do feel that you need to top up your own energy, Lynn Wilkinson. I do feel Mother Mary is the Ascended Lady Master energy that will help you do that. And I'm also having the impression in my mind that you feel under strain at the moment in some area, because I heard those words, under strain. Right, now interestingly, they've actually said to me in my ear here about you letting go a bit more, and I feel this is actually of what's inside of you, and I feel that you don't speak out about some things that really do need an ear, that really do need somebody's ear to talk to you on a very deep level. I am getting the feeling of your partner in my mind here, Lynn, um, and I feel that he's struggling a bit at the moment. However, there is the words "tomorrow's another day" came into my mind, so I'm viewing that positively. And I've just heard, look out for an unexpected turn of events, and it felt very positive as I heard that. So that's something to look forward to. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. And I'm also going to pick a crystal card for you, Lynn. These are Dorian Virtue's crystal angel cards. I'm just putting the one back in the pack that I had for myself earlier. So let's see a crystal for Lynn Wilkinson. Right, so we have rose quartz, good old rose quartz, one of the most plentiful and beautiful crystals on the planet, as you know. And it, of course, is the stone of love. And the card says, love life, new or renewed romantic love is here for you now. And as I read that, I actually felt a part of you yearns for that, craves that. Work with the rose quartz and also with the angels of love. There are angels on this vibration, as you know. And yes, Kuan Yin, the Lady Master of Love, work with that energy, because something isn't healed, and it does need to be healed, Lynn. You need, I think, to feel more comfortable in yourself to do those things, and I hope that that makes sense to you and is of some use. So something to look forward to, and some energies to work with there. All right, so I'm going to leave you with those thoughts, Lynn, and carry on bathing in the healing energies that we've built up here as a group, because everybody receives the downloads of energy while we're working, meditating together. There's, as I'm sure everybody knows, a pool of energy is created. Right, so moving on now. Hi, Pat Wilson. By Salim Bhutta, by Carol Bailey. Glad you like the meditation. I just channel it. I just bring the energies in and then see what they're showing me and what they want me to do, and then they bring more energies in, and on we go. So it works really well like that. They've got much more awareness than I have. That's the spirit world, I mean, the angels. Hi, Karen, who's laughing at something. I'm not sure what. Maybe it was me when I dropped the cards. Hi, Lily. Hi, Lily Tarbet. That's where I need to go. So, I am working, as you know, Lily, tonight with the Ascended Master energies. And I'm going to pick an Ascended Master card for you. This will be what the spirit world are suggesting will help you. This is for Lily. Okay, so we have Serapis Bay. Right, so Serapis Bay is an Ascended Master who works on the White Ascension Flame. And what I'm hearing in my head is it's very important, the letting go of the ego self, which we all have. And actually, I feel this means more people around you than you. My impression is that there's a lot of, or quite a few, ego-driven people around you. Right, so by working with this energy, Serapis Bay, you can actually dissolve issues and invoke this master to hold you in his energy at the beginning of your day. Try it for at least a week so that you adjust to the energy. Ask him to anchor it in, and also ask him to send that energy into your relationships and into any connections with other people that need an upgrade, that need a shift, that needs some light. And it will help other people to let go of any control issues they have with you, anywhere where they try and make you feel beholden to them. All of these kinds of things, because I get this feeling you're a really good sort, if you like, and I think that people impose on you. This master, Serapis Bey, is also known as the Egyptian master. When I see him, sometimes he appears with the full Egyptian headdress on, the gold and that beautiful deep blue. So obviously if you have sapphires or if you have lapis lazuli, these will be great crystals to work with where you invoke his energy. But he wants now to get me to tell you that he's showing me actually a pyramid, and he wants you to let him take you on a past life journey to explore something he wants you to let go of. And I've just said in my head, should I help her with this? I.e., pick a past life card and see what I can pick up. And I heard yes. So I will get you an indication of where you could do with clearing some past lives using these cards. I can read the Akashic records without them, but I enjoy keying myself in with the cards as well. And I just like it. I like having something to work with. I mean, all the energies that we work with are available without the tools. Of course they are. But sometimes it's nice to have a bit of fun. So let's see. This is for Lily. Past life that needs clearing. Okay, let's see what we've got. Lily, orphan. Right, so quite clear. Right, yeah, absolutely. I'm seeing you as a little boy. And there is a past life where you were orphaned, and what I'm seeing as that emerges more in my mind's eye, I'm seeing India, and I'm seeing littered streets, and you, as a child on your own, really small, and only 4 or something, and I think that you die because I don't think you're able to fend for yourself. So that's quite sad. Well, of course it's sad, it's very sad, but I said it's quite sad because at the same time I'm thinking it's good that it's come up, because they only come up when your soul is ready to clear them and when you're able to clear them. So do some work on that. And perhaps in this lifetime you felt some of those things as well. Invariably, the past lives affect the current life, which is another reason why it's good to clear them. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with those thoughts, and good luck with doing that work. The help's available spiritually, and you absolutely can do it. Right, I'm going to move on now. So, hello, Sandhya, Harnan, hello. I'm going to pick an Ascended MasterCard for you, Sandhya. I'm sure you say your name much more beautifully than I do. I'm not very good at pronunciations, unless it's a good old British name. Sorry about that. My apologies. But I know that you know that I'm coming to you, which is the main thing. So, Sandhya, let's see what we've got. We have Lord Hilarion, health and healing. Lord Hilarion is very connected to nature. He comes in on the green rays, and of course he can help you to transform areas of your life like all the Ascended Masters can. But this energy, as I feel it when it comes in, is very, how can I describe the feeling of his energy? Like a stream of green. It feels very clearing. If you could imagine a beautiful green waterfall of light and its pale translucent greens, that's how it feels and seems to me. But you have a connection with this energy that he is the Kohan of, and I think you have a past life connection with this energy and would have worked with it before, hence it being strong for you in this lifetime. And as I think about you, I have the feeling there's a lot going on in your life. There's a lot going on at the moment. The reason I say that is I felt lots of different energies jumping all around you. So I think it's a pretty busy time. And I also feel that you're asking or looking, searching for answers. And I also feel you have choices that you are imminent that you want to make at the moment. So clearly, Lord Hilarion is volunteering to help you. And do invoke him and ask him to work with you. Also, would you ask him to take you in your sleep state with him to his ashrams or his temples on the inner planes? There will be several, and I'm now asking in my mind for one that he is going to suggest. Well, okay, so I'm hearing Babylon in my mind. Bear in mind that the energy imprints around the earth are very ancient and unaffected by what we may be doing on the earth plane. So there's very pure levels of energy in the etheric around the planet that you will be taken to. So that is what you need to do. And ask to remember when you wake up in the morning as much as you can, and any answers that he may have given you. And I think you'll find some satisfaction there. Also, I'm going to choose a crystal card for you. Malachite. Malachite is a very deep green crystal. Works on, well, the green works very well with Lord Hilarion, who's on the greens, and it works at a very deep level. So I'm going to say then that things you're thinking about, any troubles you have, are very deep rooted, are kind of on a very deep level. So to help you to bring them to the surface in order to get clarity, malachite is very useful. It reaches into our energy body and brings things up into our conscious awareness that we might not have been aware of before. In other words, it brings the unconscious up into the conscious. It's one of the deepest working green crystals that there is, and it takes things at a nice, steady, even pace, unlike green crystals of moldavite, which can make things very sudden. This malachite would be good for you if you have a malachite pendant or a piece to hold. So that would be soothing and helpful. Okay. And I'm also, before I leave you, somebody has just said Christmas in my mind, referring to this year. So I do know that this is relevant, and I feel that something will have to be decided on or made or done by then. All right, so that's where things will fall into place more. All right, so I'm going to leave you with that and move on, but thank you for joining me tonight. I'm smiling because I just read a nice comment from Linda. Thank you, Linda. Right, yes. Hello, Natasha O'Brien. Hello, Mithasha Ramnath Gopal. Hi, Lynn Mooney. I'm going to go to Natasha O'Brien, who has just tuned in, and I'm going to pick an Ascended MasterCard for Natasha. So I'll just give them a little shuffle. Right. So this is for Natasha. Are you unsure as well, Natasha, about something around you at the moment? This card has surfaced once tonight already. I put it back in the pack. It's Nurture Yourself, the Ascended Lady Master, Mother Mary. Right, so bringing the Mother Mary energy in, it's a universal energy, it's aquamarine in colour. Of course, she's an Ascended Lady Master. All you need to do is ask her to come in and join you. She has lots of angels that work on the same energy vibration that she brings with her. And they're very comforting for children. They're very comforting for your inner child. Right, I'm looking for your name again, Natasha O'Brien. Okay, so as I link back into your energy, I feel that you can be quite excitable. I'm feeling an excitability with your energy, and I also feel an excitement about lots of different spiritual things. Like there's so much you want to learn, there's so much you want to get to know about and explore, and there's so much that you want to take in and find out about and learn about and go further with. Really, that's brilliant. There's just such a lot going on. So I'll give you a guide, because the guide's stepping forward, and we all have many guides, but I feel that perhaps you don't yet know this guide. So what I'm looking at is a man, and he's wearing a piece of material over his head that's got a very subtle colour stripes in it. And he's saying to me that he was from Israel. And as he moves that back over his head and shoulders, I'm seeing dark curly hair. And definitely that's right. He's quite coloured by the sun. You know, he would have had a lot of sunshine, lived in a hot country, and we want to go back quite a while for when he was alive, about 1500 years or so. Right, so he walks also with like a wooden staff, and his robes are quite long, sandals, very old-fashioned attire, as you would imagine from that kind of era. Do remember this, that I've given you this, because when he either comes through to you, which he wants to do, and or somebody else mentions him, you will then know that this guide is with you. You'll ask him for confirmation, ask him to bring you that confirmation in the material world. And he's saying to me that he's been with you since you were a child. The reason I know that is because he's shown me my sign for that to be the case, and that is when the guides show me a baby, they're telling me that they've been with you since you were a baby. Are you thinking about studying something spiritual as well? Because the advice that he's giving me, he's still with me, is take your time in choosing what you want to do and the right course for you. Don't make any sudden rush decisions, and don't jump in without investigating. I think your keenness might mean that you don't look deeper, that you look more at the colourful advertising or how it's presented, and he wants you to mull it over and take your time deciding more and not rush into anything. And that way you'll find the things that really are complementary to you and right for you, and won't take any chances about wasting your time or your energy exchange. So give it thought, mull it over, ask questions to whoever might be presenting or offering a development course or whatever. There's no rush, and also ask your guide to bring the right courses to your attention. Crystal-wise, I'm looking at thulite in my mind's eye, which is a reddy pinky crystal. Let's see what else. That crystal brings love into, it's like a pinky red. The pink is the love and the red is the grounding energy. These bring love into the material side. They're also good for bringing love in a grounded way. Also good to heal the physical body. And citrine is the crystal angel card that I've chosen for you. And it says, unnecessary worries, release the burden of worries. So as this card comes up, my feeling is citrine, yes, and that's solar plexus work. Solar plexus chakra between your ribs. I think perhaps you get nervous and quite overstimulated, and maybe it's hard to settle in that between the ribs tummy area, and this will strengthen that chakra for you. And citrine is also a happiness stone. It's also an abundance stone, and it's a sunshine stone, so it's positive, bright, bouncy, sunshiny, brings a lot of optimism in. That's another good one for you to work with. So I am going to leave you with those thoughts. Oh, hello, Sarah Bishop, Sarah Fairy. I will pick an Ascended MasterCard for you here. Let's see what we can get for Sarah. Oh, doesn't want to come, so let's go again. Spread them out. Okay, work your magic. Saint Germain, who is very present tonight. Saint Germain, clearing away of the old and working your magic. So clearly, work with Saint Germain, Sarah, to clear away self-doubt and anything which is holding you back. Send that energy into other people, and also you can make a portal for this energy in your home with amethyst crystals. Make a crystal grid. You're very capable of bringing this energy in to work with, and I really feel that the spirit world want to give you a little push to move forward again. And I do feel don't waste the summer coming in. And I feel that this is coming in from a relative for you in the spirit world. And I feel that this is coming in on a grandmother vibration. And she's just popped in. So no time moping alone in the garden. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm just passing on what I feel impressed to say. Right, so clean sweep with the mental thoughts. They are asking me to focus on saying the mental energy level of your aura needs the clearing the most. I will pick a crystal angel card for you, or Sarah Bishop. Yellow Jasper, and this is about control issues. So when this card, or this crystal card, comes up, there are control issues around you which are not healthy for you, and they need dissolving and they need working on. Yellow Jasper can help you. All the yellow crystals connect to your solar plexus, which is your point of personal power, and yellow Jasper particularly helps dissolve control issues where other people are trying to control you. And I feel that this is the control is happening, you're being emotionally manipulated. So do some work, and those are areas that they recommend you work on, Sarah. And I hope that you do take on board and do some work, just a little at a time. Anything will be helpful. Anything would lighten the burden and help release the load. And also, they're saying about obligation. There's a sense of obligation with you that is inappropriate. It's too pronounced or out of balance, shall we say. So do look on doing some inner work about that, Sarah Bishop. So, okay, so right, thank you everybody for joining, and I will be back on Monday on my new Wednesday Angel Hour, 11 a.m. GMT, and the Wednesday show is purely readings for an hour. The Monday shows are the healing meditation and then readings. Wednesdays are purely clairvoyance and guidance readings. So do remember to share this video in groups or on your timeline, and I will choose one person each time after each show the following day to receive a full reading or a healing from me, and that will be announced the day after. So thank you everybody for watching, and those that are interested in workshops, I'm in New York in October teaching crystals, angels, unicorns, and goddess energy. That is a 2-day certificated course with my Ascension School. And in Sweden, in Gothenburg, in August the 4th, I'm doing an angel, dragon, and unicorn workshop and readings, private readings, the next day. So lovely of everybody to join, and I'll be back on Wednesday and then Monday. Bye bye for now. Angel blessings to everybody.